Hello everyone, my name is Ashley, welcome to a new video on my channel, and today I did another speed build in The Sims 4. Today I kind of worked a little bit more with laundry day stuff, and I worked with it a lot, and this is the speed build. This is the longest speed build I've ever done on my channel as far as how long it took me to build this. The original footage of this was like 2 hours long. And originally, I usually speed up my videos, like whenever I do speed builds, I usually do them like 4 times as fast as the normal thing is, because I like my builds to be around like 15 to 20 minutes long, because I feel like if it gets any more than 20 minutes, then the voiceover is just really bad. Oh my god, okay, literally every time I film a voiceover, I always eat beforehand, and then I'm thirsty, and then I always have to stop to drink. Just like I did now. Yeah. Anyway. I'm so tired of this build. It has to go up tomorrow, and normally I would have just done half of it today and the rest of it tomorrow. But I have to get it up by tomorrow. I don't have anything pre-recorded. I usually like to film a lot of my videos on the weekends, so that way during the week it's not that bad, but I didn't do as much this weekend as I wanted to. So I don't really have anything pre-filmed, which kind of sucks. But it's fine. We're gonna make it work. I have a story that I've been meaning to tell since Monday. I'm currently recording this Thursday night. I've been waiting a very long time to tell you guys this story. And at the moment, after this happened, I told my boyfriend, I was like, Lincoln, you do know that I'm going to make a video about this, and I'm going to include this in a voiceover. And he was like, oh God. Which, sorry Lincoln, but all of you guys, you're welcome. Okay. These types of things don't happen to me that often, so I kind of feel the need to talk about it just a little bit. So, I have a Vera Bradley backpack. I got it for Christmas whenever I was in 8th grade, and I love it very much. I'm currently a sophomore, so it's lasted me half of 8th grade, all of freshman year, and so far half of sophomore year. But during freshman year, I think towards the end, one of my zippers to my main compartment did break, which was tragic, but I still had the other one, so it was fine. But then on Monday, after chemistry class, I was stuffing things into my backpack, and the other part of the zipper finally kaput, and it just happened. And my chemistry teacher just really didn't care. She was like, well, you just you guys, girl next door might have a safety pin. Yeah, my one safety pin is gonna keep my backpack shut. Thanks. I can't think of a good name. I love my chemistry teacher, but oh my god. Yikes. Also, I've started enrollment for junior year already, and I'm gonna take 4 AP classes. I hate this so much. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh well. I'll be fine. Not 4 AP classes. I'm taking what is it? AP US History, and then AP English, AP Chemistry. So, and then I'm taking pre-calc, which I don't think, it's not an AP class, but it is an honors class. So I'm taking technically 3 AP classes. But all the classes that I am taking are ones that are advanced. I'm also taking Spanish too, which isn't a advanced class per se, but it's actually gonna be kind of easy. I kind of have to take that though, because I want to get into college. It's a good idea to have 2 years of a foreign language. At least that's what I've heard. So, yeah, it's probably a good idea in general in life. Okay, I'm going on a different tangent. This is not what I meant to do. Sorry if you hear noises in the background. Every time I film a voiceover, my dog thinks that I'm talking to her, so she just gets really excited and wants to play. But, oh well, maybe it's unprofessional. I mean, when was I ever professional? When did I ever, give you guys the idea that I was professional? Because I don't remember doing that. Anyway, yeah. So my backpack broke. It was 3rd hour, and then I had to go to my 4th hour class, which is Drawing 1. I have my advisory teacher as my Drawing 1 teacher, and I love her very much, and she loves me very much, and it's very good. So I got there, and I was like, Miss, I almost said her real name, oh god. We're just gonna call her Miss Susie. I was like, hey, Miss Susie, and my backpack broke, and she was like, oh. And then there was this guy who, I've seen in my class, and he always, wears headphones and, kind of, has, a scruffy, patchy beard, which is, I mean, for those of you who don't know, or maybe a little bit younger, whenever guys hit puberty, it's kind of hard for them to grow, full beards. So a lot of the times they'll have, this patchy, half beard, or, just, weird stubble. And ever since I got into high school, I've kind of had an aversion towards facial hair, like especially with like teenagers. I just think it's weird for them to have facial hair because like you're like 16, but you have facial hair. Like there's just one guy who's a sophomore, but he literally looks like he could be like in his mid-20s. And it confuses me. And also the facial hair kind of contributes to that. It freaks me out. I don't know. It's just like you kind of look like this weird like man, but you're still like a child. You're like a man child. I don't know. It freaks me out. I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it. And I'm not even like exactly sure what this guy's name even is. Like it might be something, but I might be completely wrong. I'm not really sure because I didn't really notice this kid until he was like, I'll help you fix your backpack. And I was like, awesome, thank you. And I was being really nice to him because these are the things that I do. And he was fixing my backpack and he didn't have to do that. And he ended up fixing it somehow, like temporarily. Like obviously at some point I'm going to need a new backpack and this temporary fix that I have isn't going to last for a while. So I either need to get a new zipper for my backpack, which is going to be annoying, or just get a new backpack. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. For now it's still working, so I'm going to be cheap and not worry about it until it breaks again. But I know a girl who might be able to fix it for me, and she's like super into sewing, so I don't know. She like made this pencil pouch for me for like Secret Santa for one of my classes that I'm in, and it was pretty impressive. All the things that she made, also made me like a bunch of sewn like bookmarks. It was really cool. I just keep rambling. Oh my god. Okay. So he fixed my backpack and I was like, thank you so much, this is great. And then afterward, like I went back to like my desk or whatever and I was like working on my like drawing because this is drawing one. And then after class, he was like, hey, Ashley. And I was like in the hallway, like about to go to lunch, like okay, like, hey, like what? And he was like, he just like held out his phone. He didn't really even say anything. He just like, it wasn't like, hey, can I have your Snapchat? It was just, he just handed it, like just like held out his phone to me. And he had a snap code open, and I was like, oh god. Oh god. And whenever he was fixing my backpack, I was like, kind of seems a little bit flirty. Yeah, I don't know, but I read a lot. I read too much into a lot of things. So, yeah. So I was kind of like freaked out. And okay, I'm always connected to the school Wi-Fi on my phone. So Snapchat is blocked, and I can't use Snapchat throughout the day, which is kind of good because I don't really ever use Snapchat anyway, so I don't really care. So like okay. You know when you're like younger and you rehearse these types of things in your head, like, oh my god, what if Johnny asks me out and I'm just like not interested, and you're like sitting there in the shower like shampooing your hair and you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? Oh my god, Johnny, just me? Alright. I spent like years practicing what I would do in these situations when I had to turn somebody down, but yet every time I'm faced in a situation like this, I always just freeze up and I'm like, what do I do? I'm too nice to people. I need to be like just a little bit bitchy sometimes. Because I have a boyfriend, and it was a little bit weird. First of all, I don't want more friends. I'm pretty content with the amount of friends that I have right now, and I don't want to go through this, like, awkward stage of us being, like, half friends and, like, talking about, like, really superficial, like, I hate small talk, so, like, those types of things. So, I hate the process of making friends and all that, those types of things. I just like to have friends and keep the ones that I have. I'm perfectly happy with all the friends that I have now. And plus, I didn't want to go like, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Because what if he just wanted to be friends with me? Like, what if he was just like, wanting to be friends with me and I'm just being like a little, oh my god, I think I cussed in this video. I'm so sorry. I would go back and cut it out, but I think I said the B word. I'm trying to be more family friendly, but sorry if you're like 11 and you watched that and that freaked you out. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to work on not cussing as much, especially because like it's just part of my everyday vocabulary now. So whenever I end up like filming videos, I kind of like freak out and I'm like, oh, what if I cuss? And then alas, here we are. Sorry about that. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought. I don't want to be like a complete like jerk and be like, no, I'm not going to give you my Snapchat. I have a boyfriend. How dare you hit on me? Because it's very possible that he was just trying to be nice. But I freaked out and I was like, ugh. But okay, I just was like, yeah, sure, you can have my Snapchat. And I like scanned the code. But because I had my phone on airplane mode, not airplane mode, I had the school Wi-Fi on, so Snapchat was blocked, so it didn't end up going through and I got an error. But, like, at that point, I was already, like, kind of starting to walk away, and I just said, like, yeah, I'll add you. And then I never added him. And he said, like, oh, yeah, I can add you, you know, just in case, like, I'll add you on Snapchat just in case, like, your backpack needs fixing again. Like, that's the most, that's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bull! There's, I don't know. My boyfriend thinks that I'm just overreacting. My mom also thinks that I'm overreacting. My dad is just like, ugh, that sounds awkward. Sorry I had to go through that. And all the other girls that I've talked to have been like, yeah, pretty sure he was hitting on you. So this happened on Tuesday. No, it happened Monday. Definitely happened Monday, yeah. Because I remember, like, being like, this is such a bad Monday. Yeah, because I was wearing the new floral print shirt that I got this weekend. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Let's carry on. So the next day, I got to class, and I had my friend, okay. So I've talked about her before in videos. And I used to refer to her as, like, the girl who was kind of, like, mean to me. But now we're kind of friends, so I don't know what happened. We sit by each other, and it's, like, she's actually pretty nice, and I actually really like talking to her. So I ended up getting her number. And, like, I sent her, or, like, I didn't have her number, like, before this happened, but the next day, like, before class, I was like, here, I need to text you something. Like, I need to, like, in case these things happen again, then I have to, like, tell you about something. If something happens, I need to be able to send you the deets. I need to be able to send you the drama. I need to send you the receipts. So I showed her a text that I sent to my dad and my mom. I sent them the same message because I'm a fake snake. Of the whole thing that happened, and she was like, dude, I told you that I thought he was hitting on you. And I was like, what? Because I don't remember her saying, like, hey, Ashley, think what's-his-face was hitting on you. I never heard her say that. I swear on my life, she never said that. But she says that she said that. So, I don't know. So, apparently, I'm not the only one who thought that he was hitting on me. I don't know. So this is what happens when I'm too nice to people. Then I start getting the wrong idea. And no, I just, like I said, I just need to be a little bit mean sometimes, which is really hard for me because I'm a really nice person. At least I try to think, I like to think that I'm nice. People tell me that I'm nice, so I hope they're not, like, lying to me. The day after, on Monday, he was like, oh, Ashley, how's your backpack? And I was, like, awkwardly, like, it works. And I told him I was going to bring him gum as, like, a reward on Monday. But that was before he asked for my Snapchat and made me, like, feel uncomfortable and weird. So I haven't brought him any gum as, like, you know, because I don't want him to be like, she loves me and everything. I don't know. So I kind of lied about bringing him gum, which I also feel really bad about. But at the same time, like, uncomfortable. I don't like being flirted with at all. If you're, like, a dude who likes girls and you're listening to this and now you're, like, suddenly scared to ask somebody out or they get their number, don't be scared. Sometimes these things happen. And you might make somebody feel uncomfortable and it's not your fault. I don't know. I admire that he was able to go out of his, like, comfort zone and do that because it's a very scary thing to do. So I admire him for that. It's very scary to ask people for their numbers. People don't usually ask me for my number. These types of things, like I said, don't happen to me very often. I don't wait around for things. So, like, in 7th grade, whenever I had a big crush on Lincoln, yes, I've liked him for that long. I'm a sophomore now. I was the one who, like, asked him for his number. Like, I've always been, like, a go-getter type of person. Like, my 6th grade boyfriend, like, I asked him for his number, and he didn't like me at first, but then he ended up starting to like me, but then he told me he never even liked me. I don't know. It's a weird story. I don't know if I've talked about him before. But, yeah. I don't know. I've never been the type of person to just, like, sit around and, like, oh, hope he asks me for my number, because, no, I just kind of woman up and just get things over with. So, like, I admire that he was able to do that, because it's a very hard thing to do. I also feel bad that he happened to ask me, and, like, I have a boyfriend. But also, I am not attracted to him whatsoever, like, in any way. We're very different people. I can already tell, and I'm not attracted to him whatsoever. So even if I didn't have a boyfriend, I don't think I would have been interested. I don't know. If I didn't have a boyfriend right now, like, if I wasn't dating Lincoln, I don't think I would ever be interested in dating in high school. Because I feel like a lot of times dating in high school is kind of, like, a waste of time. Unless, like, you guys are, like, really good friends. I don't know. I can make a video all about, like, dating and types of things, because I've experienced, like, very, like, serious and older, more mature relationships, but I've also experienced, like, middle school relationships. I had like 3.5 of those. Let me explain. So, from 4th grade to 6th grade, I had a crush on this one guy that was in my class, and really liked him. But then in middle school, like, my parents got divorced and I was kind of going through a lot, and I was like, I just don't really want to deal with this, kind of want to not be dating you. But, like, in elementary school, like our school, like we weren't allowed to date. Like if like teachers found out, like they would take us to the principal and like call our parents, and it was like a big deal, even though like just let the kids like freaking quote unquote date. Just it's a thing that happens with kids. Nothing's bad's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna get pregnant in 5th grade. At least I don't think so. I don't think we have to like discourage kids from dating. If anything, we should just let them do whatever they want because they're kids and they're gonna go behind your back anyway. I think it's better to like know your kids are like screw ups than pretending that they're good when you actually secretly behind your back they're doing crazy things. I don't know. What was I talking about? I do this thing where like I start talking about something and then I go on a side tangent and then I try to come back to my original thought and I just completely lose it and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So, what was I saying? Middle school relationships, right. So I ended up breaking up with him because I wasn't really that interested. And then I tried to go back to him because I'm an idiot. And then after that, he was like, so you want me back? And I was like, actually, I don't think that's a good idea. Sorry. And then I broke his heart like twice. Like I said, my parents had just gotten divorced. I was going through a lot. I had daddy issues. Had no male figure in my life. Having a rough time. Not an excuse, but yeah. And then there was this other guy in my choir class. The moment I saw him, I was like, yep, this is a cute one. I like this one. Got to know him. Yes, this is a funny one. This is a great one. It's kind of funny because like he used to be super into Minecraft, I remember, and reading. And like now I'm super into The Sims and reading. So like, I don't know. Like if I were to meet him now, like if we had dated in sophomore year rather than like 6th grade, I wonder how different our relationship would have been. Because now we'd be kind of interested in some of the same things. But basically what happened is that his parents got divorced and he had to move to Wisconsin. It was tragic. It was horrible. And he said, like, yeah, I never really liked you in the first place. I don't know what I was thinking. And I was like, great. Heart shattered. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the things that happened with him when I was a little itty-bitty child kind of still affect me now in a way. Because I kind of have these, like, deep-rooted trust issues type things. And I'm like, what if people pretend to like me when really they secretly don't? And they're just, like, going through the motions because they don't want to hurt my feelings. These types of things, as you can tell, have happened to me. And it freaks me out. And that's why I have such bad trust issues. But I finally feel like I'm starting to get over it. It took a while. But I finally feel like I'm starting to get somewhere with that. And I'm feeling a lot better about my trust issues. So yeah, I had trouble trusting my current boyfriend whenever we first started dating. So like, what if you're just like my 6th grade boyfriend? But yeah, to anybody who has trust issues or goes through a bad breakup, whether you're like 12 or 21, I promise that eventually oh my god, my dog is making so much noise right now. I promise you that at some point it'll hurt less and you'll learn from it and you'll be okay. It might screw you up a little bit and it might affect you later on in life whenever you're not as young as you are now, but it'll get better and easier. Yeah. So, not sure what's going to happen with that kid from my Drawing 1 class. I'm not sure what's going to come of that, if he's going to try and pursue me again. He kind of seems to have, like, backed off. I think I saw him in the hallway yesterday. Like, I didn't make eye contact with him. He didn't make eye contact with me, so I think he kind of, like, got the picture. So, I still feel bad, though. But, I know if this type of thing happened the other way around, I'd be so embarrassed. But, I don't know. What do you do, right? What do you do, Ripley? She always wants to play. She's been so playful lately. She's just full of energy. Ripley's my dog, by the way, if you're new here. But, yeah, she's just so full of energy. Oh, Ripples, you're so cute. Ripley, what do you do when somebody likes you but you don't like them back? I mean, you're a dog, you're a really pretty dog, so I'm sure you have this problem at the shelter. I'm sure there were lots of dogs that were like, wow, Ripley, look at you. You're cute and smart and funny and stuff. I want to get a piece of that, Ripley. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh my god. But yeah. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever been in a situation like this, if you've ever dated somebody and then had issues afterward because of it. just let me know. Leave all of your, just air out all of your baggage down below in the comments. Yeah. Just a nice little, like, dating conversation. Oh, one last thing. Okay, I did this thing with, like, the doorway of the dining room and the kitchen because there's no, like, 3-way archway in The Sims, like, 3-tile archway. There's only, like, 2-tile and 1-tile ones, and this causes me so much stress, like, every time I build. And I hate it so much. I'm sure there's custom content out there that is, like, this exact thing that I need, but I want to be able to have something that's, like, actually, like, in the game, so that if I want to have people download my house or something like that, they can have the archway as well, because it's really important to have a nice archway. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos in the future, because I upload every day. It's a little bit hard, so I would appreciate some support and subscribing and the things like that. Bye, guys.